Sometimes it might be on Fridays and Saturdays. Sometimes it might be during the week. Anytime Toccara needs time away from a whole bunch of social media, a whole bunch of, internet, a whole bunch of that type of stuff, Toccara is going to take that break. Today was definitely, yesterday was one of them days. I was just like, I need a break. I need a break from promoting, doing videos, everything, just all the apps. It wasn't just a certain app. It wasn't just YouTube or anything like that. It was all the apps. I just needed a mental break. You don't know how much promoting for the business owners and people that know, y'all know. But for the other people that don't know what goes on behind the scenes of owning your own, business and, doing your own YouTube channel and doing your own thing, chasing your dream, becoming a multi-millionaire. It is so much behind the scenes that you have to do. It's not even funny. I'm talking about promoting hours of just pure promotion purposes, like at that point. So when it's a car need a break, I take a break. And I'm not going to apologize for it. I'm not going to, feel away behind it. I'm not going to feel guilty or nothing. Zakara is ready to take a break. Honey, Zakara is going to take a break. I will be back always. Just know that. This is my channel. I'm not going to ever neglect my channel. I'm not going to ever leave my channel on E. But when Toccara is ready to take a break, Toccara is taking a break. So that was just a break moment yesterday. But I'm doing my live today, and I'll do another one tomorrow. And that'll be that. I might do another one over the weekend if I feel like it. If not, I'll be back Sunday to definitely do one Sunday. But yeah, for all the people that need a mental break, all the business owners, all the people out there in the world, trust me, Zakara understands. I never understood before when you got to become a boss. You got to become an entrepreneur. You got to own your own businesses. Do your own channels. You got to do a lot to understand where people is coming from. You have to. You will never get it. You will never, ever, ever get it. How much work promoting it goes on behind the scenes. You will never understand it. You will never get it. But it is all right. Anyway, thank you for joining me on my channel today. Thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors, thank you, universe. Thank you for my subscribers, shares, everything. Just comments, everything in between. Just thank you so much. I come in with a lot of gratitude. A lot of gratitude, a lot of gratitude. You got to be thankful for what you have now in order for God and the answers universe to bless you with more. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn that. Like, it's not about just wanting more. It's about being grateful for what you have right at this moment. You know what I'm saying? And not just money, family, friends, moments, memories, time, people, places. Everything matters in that, that moment. So definitely, remember that, guys. While you're out there chasing a dream, don't forget to live in the present moment either. We do get caught up. Me and my mom was talking yesterday. She was like, you turn 70 years old, you look back on your life like, damn, I was so busy surviving and so busy getting to that next, that money, whatever, money, chasing the dream, chasing, things. I look back, I don't have a lot of memories with my family and my people and my loved ones. And that's just you don't want that. You don't want that regret. You know what I'm saying? You don't want that regret looking back on life. So always remember that while you're chasing your dream, live in actual time, real time as well. But anyway, tonight's topic I want to talk about, and I'm gonna name this age appropriate. I've been seeing a lot of different things on this internet about, and it's not even certain. I would tell you guys about a certain clip that I saw, or whatever, like that, or certain things, but it's about people, older people, not acting really their age. And what I mean by that is, it's been a lot of midlife crisis things happening. I literally had to block somebody off another social media because every time this woman content would come down my timeline, she was on another popular app. I ain't gonna name it. Copyright and stuff like that. Trying to keep up with some 20-year-olds trying to do the dance move they doing and stuff like that. This woman was like 60 or more years old. You can see the gray hair in her hair, everything. She was trying to keep up with some young, 10-year-olds, teenagers trying to do some dances of today, twerking and, jerking. And I saw another video, this other she was an aggressive woman. She was in the life LGBT community, and she came into the video, and her tongue was all out her mouth, going round and round and round, and she pumping the air like she was, doing somebody or something like that. And she had on this graphic T-shirt, ripped jeans. I mean, this woman had to be 60, 70 years old. I'm talking about gray hair, everything. I was like, what happened to teaching our young generations how to, be older, wiser, beautiful, all of that. Why is our older generation feel like they got to keep up with the new generation so much that they losing, they losing the respect, they losing, you know, their dignity over some crap. Even for the people that's like dating, I keep seeing these old guys and old women go after these young people. And if your girlfriend or your boyfriend at the age of how you say 60 and 70 and you're dating somebody 20 or 30, you need to question what's really going on with you as an elderly person with you. And you have to know, no disrespect. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, I love that person. I love that person. I love that person. If somebody is dating somebody 30 years, they fucking senior, sorry. 30 years they senior, 20 years they senior. They not with you for love, honey. I don't care. And then people going to come underneath this comment. They're going to come up underneath, this video, and they're going to make these comments. Oh, you don't know that? True love exists. True love. Yes, true love does exist. The reality exists too. No 30-year-old or 20-year-old is dating a 60 or 70-year-old for just love. They is waiting for that person to pass away, and they waiting for that life insurance to kick in or that money to kick in or something else. And this is why when you bring that person around your family, talking about something, yeah, that's my new wife, that's my new husband, that's my new boo thing, and they looking at you like you half crazy because your children, these new lovers probably got your children about what, 2 years, 3 years max, and you want me to respect that person and like that person and call this person mom or dad, and this person got me about like 2 3 years. I'm not respecting them. And every time they come around, I'm gonna look at them sideways. I'm gonna be respectful because that's the person Toccara is. And I'm not saying that this is happening with my mom and dad, thank God. But for anybody that's going into through a situation, like that, and they mom or they dad is dating some way younger person, and this person is like got them by like a year or two, and you looking at your mom and dad like, I don't know what type of midlife crisis you going through right now. You have to know this is not okay. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta know that this is not okay. And this person is not with you for love. And this person is not with you because they want to be spending, maybe they can't spend the rest of their life with you because no disrespect. When you 80, they going to be like, what, 50, 40, depending on the age difference. They not going to spend the rest of their life with you. And then no disrespect. I want to see with my own eyes where somebody have been there with that person when they was 80 and 90 and they was changing the pens and they was washing them up and they was reminding them of medication reminders and they was taking them to appointments. This young person, this 40-year-old, this 30-year-old, that's with this elderly person talking about something, they love them. When stuff really gets real, are you willing to wash them up? Are you willing to change their pen? Are you willing to, you know what I'm saying? Don't come at me talking about something, oh, you shouldn't judge love and you shouldn't say that an older person can't be with a younger person, baby, until you change the depend of a person, until you bathe that person and really washed their hair and took care of them. Baby, don't tell me you love that person. Don't tell me that this is about love. Don't tell me that person. Don't tell me that. Oh, they have pride and they don't want me to do it, so I hired an aide. No, you hired that person because you didn't want to do it. You know you had no business even being with that elderly person like that. Okay, there's different clips and scenes going around. I mean, even from the people, the illegal immigrants trying to get into, the states or whatever like that. They marrying old women. They marrying these old elderly women and elderly men trying to come into the country. I'm like, what is really going on? You doing all of that to get into the country, to get into the states again. And I'm like, where is these people with children? Where is their children and their grandchildren that should know, like, okay, grandma, granddad, you better be careful. This doesn't seem okay. This doesn't seem right, Something is really odd about why this person want to be with you. You got to question them about that. Like, you should be able to find somebody in your own age range. My thing is, and I'm only speaking for me, I'm not speaking for, everybody else. If that person is 10 years older than you, that should be the cutoff. And then you say, well, what about 12 years? Maybe. 15 years is a bit too much. 20 and beyond is too damn much. What do you got in common with somebody who's 20 years older than you? 30 years you're senior. What do you, y'all wasn't even raised in the same decade. Y'all don't even know, y'all wasn't even raised on the same music. Y'all wasn't even raised in the same time. Y'all wasn't even raised in the same, clothing era, the hairstyles. I wasn't even, what could you talk about with this person? What you think they know? But you think they know what you're gonna be able to do with them? And most of it is about, hormones, and then bragging. Cause you want to go around telling your friends and your family, yeah, I got this young whippersnapper. Yeah, I got this young whippersnapper. You know what I'm saying? He fine. He this and that. And she got this, she got this booty. So most of it is bragging. But while you're out there bragging, this person is doing you wrong behind the scenes. They hurting you, and you're letting them because you feel like you can't find somebody your own age. You see what I'm saying? And not only that, let me tap into this as well. I will never tell somebody how to dress. I would never tell somebody what they can and can't do because the car is not with that control mess. I will say this though. When you are 50, the 60, 70, 80, as women, let me go to women first, and you leaving your house in a one-piece leopard jumpsuit, and I'm not saying because you're older that you have to wear church clothes and you have to wear baggy clothes and you can't still be, sexy and beautiful. Yes, older people are gorgeous. They are still, they always say dress how you feel, dress the, act how you feel inside your heart instead of just your age. But like I said, there is a limit. I done saw elderly people twerking. I can't imagine my grandmother, God. I can't imagine my grandmothers or my grandma twerking. I was like, I'm like, did your hip hurt or something? Honey, I'm 40. You won't catch the car out there, bent over, ass up, face down. No. Like, what are you twerking? And the kids in the background, if you in the background, someone's like, go, grandma, go, ma, go, ma. No, they need to go. They need to stop. They need to go sit down. I'm not saying because you get older that you have to start rocking in a rocking chair and that you have to start crocheting and you gotta, lose your youth and you gotta, start doing some, what they call old stuff, like just, start, just mowing the lawn and start, you know what I'm saying? Just, no, I'm not saying that you gotta get, you gotta become, turn 60 and you just gotta start crocheting and stuff. What I'm saying is, there's a lot of things out there in the world that the elderly community can do, and it doesn't have to be to compete with these younger people in this generation or in this world. You don't have to compete with these younger people. You don't. You never had to. You're leading the way to teach them what wisdom look like, with growth look like. You're leading the way. You should be the example. You should not be trying to keep up with these young people. You should be leading the way to tell them, hey, by the time you get my age, this is what you should be doing. This is what it, don't be trying to keep up with these young people. It's crazy. When you're younger, you want to be older. You want to be grown. You want to do everything else. When you're older, now you want to be young. And let me touch on this right here too. A lot of people say, you know what, T, one of the reasons why a lot of people act, a lot of elderly people act younger is because a lot of their childhoods was taken from them. Whether it was the older sibling, they had to watch all the younger siblings, and he or she didn't really have a life. Whether it's a sexual thing, and God forbid, they were sexually assaulted or something like that, or sexually, something like that. A lot of childhoods was taken from them. So when they get a certain age and they want to reclaim that childhood, they want to go out there and do all the stuff that they wasn't allowed to do. And I'm like, I understand that, but you're not that child anymore. So you can still have fun and you can still do what you want to do. You're an adult. You can go where you want to go. You can spend the money you want to spend. You ain't even got to ask permission to do whatever you want to do. But you're still not a child. You understand what I'm saying? And you got to know what's appropriate and you got to know what's not appropriate, And twerking at 60, sorry. Twerking at any age to me is whatever, but twerking at 60, no. Oh, and let me get to the men because that was just for the women. It's just provocative clothing that they was wearing, and I saw them like halter tops and daisy dudes, for the women, and I was like, whoa, like y'all I just forgot how to dress sexy and classy. Y'all just went straight trashy at like I said, 60, 70, 80 years old. What's up? Like, what happened? For the men, y'all out here 60, 70, 80 and above, graphic tees on, ripped jeans on, Jordans. Sorry for that, whatever. But you can wear whatever sneaker you want to wear. I'm just saying, what are you doing? Ripped jeans, graphic tees, like and even if you want to put on the list, you say, listen, I'm going to work on my car for the day, whatever like that. I ain't gonna wear no, 3-piece suit or no button-down shirt to work on my car. Okay, you can wear a regular t-shirt. Trying to flirt with these little young girls, trying to be all hip, and God forbid I use some of this slang. Like, come on, come on, listen. And like I said, once again, and then this whole sugar daddy and sugar mama thing, oh God, that's a whole topic in itself, but we could definitely discuss that here as well. If you gotta pay someone an amount of money to spend time with them, in order for them to spend time with you, you know what I'm saying? Throughout the years, I had so many people come into my DM. From men and women. Ooh, if you need a sugar daddy, ooh, if you need a sugar mama, I'll pay you. No, honey. What you should do is go out there and find somebody age appropriate, your age, and date somebody and be with somebody who love you. Why are you paying some young person for their time? Why is you trying to be somebody's sugar daddy or sugar mama, or why? Like, why is you trying to pay somebody for something that you can do from the heart? You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, to each his own, it is your money. Whatever you choose to do with your money is what you choose to do with your money. But it's like, I never, when I tell you I never understood that, I never understood that. And it got so bad, it fell into the young community. And it was like, yeah, I could be somebody's sugar baby. Shoot, they want to pay me. They want to pay my bills. If they want to buy me, if they want to take me on shopping sprees, if they want to do this, that, and the third for me, why not? And I'm like looking at them like, there y'all go. That's what I'm saying. It's like the older generation is now teaching the new generation it's okay to be a sugar baby. Because they spend all this time talking about they want to be sugar mamas and sugar daddies. Now y'all teaching these younger people, oh yeah, I want to be a sugar baby. I want somebody to take care of me. And no, that was not the lesson that should have ever been taught to our younger generation. Go out there and be a boss and get your own. Get your own money, get your own legacy, build your own company, build your own. Why is you trying to live off somebody else? And this was not the lesson. This was not what's supposed to be taught, to our younger generation. So to my elderly people out there, to my older generation of people out there, stop trying to keep up with these young people and dressing like them, trying to talk like them, and dating 20 years and outside, like dating these young. If that person is young enough to be your granddaughter or your grandson, and God forbid they're young enough to be your great-granddaughter or your great-grandson. And I know in this day and time, women are having children way, way younger. So I know a grandmother is like 30 these days, God forbid, or 40. And, a great-grandmother is like 50 these days and 60. So it don't take much, like, as far as age to be a, grandmother or great-grandfather, whatever like that. I get it. But still, if that person is young enough to be your grand anything or your great-grand anything, that's too young. That's way too young. And you can't believe inside your heart, oh, this person loves me and adores me and only wants me for me. Honey, that person is waiting for you to pass on and hand over that money. Like I said, life insurance, will, whatever. Yes. And the crazy part about it, as soon as you pass on, they're going to be with a person their age. They're going to be with a younger person their age. I promise you. They're not going to go out there and find another person who's in their 60s and 70s to be with them unless they need some more money. Unless the money you left behind wasn't enough. And then they're going to be on to the next catch. But I promise you, they're going to be with somebody their age. So don't be chasing after these young whippersnappers and these young people. And no, find somebody your age. Find somebody who really love you or really adore you. really is going to be with you for you, you know that they love you and they want to be with you. Do not be chasing these little young, I literally call them whippersnappers myself. Like, just, no, no. Find somebody who's really into you and love you for you. You see what I'm saying? All right, guys. I'm not gonna drag this video out and nothing like that. I just wanted to get my 2 cents on that. I saw a lot of I thought it was just a whole bunch of midlife crisis going on, but something was like, no, honey, it's not just midlife crisis. Is like, yeah, the older generation now feel like they gotta keep up with this, this new generation to be considered cool or popular or in or hip or part of the gang or whatever. I don't listen. No. You do not have to fit in. You should be leading the way, teaching us how to be, teaching us what to, you know what I'm saying? Wiser and growth and yes, you should be leading the way for us. You should not be trying to keep up with these younger people. Heck no. You know? So just keep that in mind. Like I said, to each his own. I'm never telling you how you say, this is not me telling you how to date, who to date, what to wear, how to dress, how to talk, none of that. What I'm saying is it makes you look a certain way on the lines of desperate, on the lines of desperation. And anybody who's in your life, whether it's your child, your family, your loved one, if they're not saying, hey, let me talk to you real quick. If they not, listen, I would never have my dad or my mom out there making themselves look crazy. I'm pulling them to a side. Come here. We're going to talk real quick. Come here. Come here. You're not about to do that. No, you're not about to do that. And so that young person who's trying to talk to them, you come here too. Well, because you possibly want my mom or my dad. What are you doing? All these young girls, all these young guys around here? Are you serious? Go. I will pull them to a side too. I had a conversation with them too. I don't play that. So it's just like I said, something to just keep in mind. It's just something to keep in mind. Like, watch your loved ones, watch your elderly loved ones, watch who's around them, watch who's watching their pockets. I wish I could say that a billion times on this video. Watch who's watching their pockets. Watch what they brag about. Watch that young person trying to get around them and why they trying to come around them all of a something. Watch your elderly loved ones. Everybody don't come from God. Okay? The ancestors or the universe. Watch your elderly loved ones when it comes to people coming around them, new people coming around them. You even got to watch family around them, but we're not even going to get into that topic. But yeah, watch your elderly loved ones, honey. Okay? But I'm going to get out of here. You guys stay blessed, focus, enjoy the rest of your week. It's been so rainy. It was a rainy day, but I love the rain. I know a lot of people, don't like the rain for whatever reason, whatever. But I love the rain. So this is my weather. But you guys stay focused, blessed, beautiful, all of that good stuff, okay? Peace from a nerd. Later, guys.